Hey y'all, this is Lazeryth. We out here with another interview. Today we got D&D on deck. D&D, introduce yourself.
What's going on? It's D&D from the DMV. Nice to meet y'all. Nice to see y'all. Glad to be here. Thanks for having me.
Yes, we are super glad to have you here. So I'm just going to get right into it. So you seem to be an incredibly talented artist from what I've been able to look up on you. What is your main source of inspiration for your art?
My main source of inspiration for my art, I'd have to say just spirituality. I'm a huge hippie vibe type dude, really plugged in spiritually, in my opinion. So that's like where I get my main inspiration from. And also just from like listening to artists that like people aren't usually listening to. And just focusing on like a lot of underground artists as well, like because those people are like, they go unseen. There's a lot of people that like have great music that go unseen. So like I'm inspired by them too.
Oh yeah, what's your top 3 favorite underground artists right now?
Top 3 favorite underground artists. There's this dude that I follow on Instagram. His name is Only Jax. Only Jaxx. He's fire. I met another dude. I was in an Uber in Baltimore, hopped in that joint. He was playing something on SoundCloud. People aren't usually on SoundCloud, so I'm like, "You're a rapper?" He's like, "Yeah." His name's Illicism. He's fire. I got my man's Dade DVDE, just from right around my way. He's fire. Yeah, those 3 right there are probably like my top 3. Like, yeah, that's underground.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And then this is a really cool question. I think. What is your first memory of music?
My first memory of music. You know, that's funny. Somebody asked me that the other day. That's funny as shit. I was probably like 6 or 7. I was in New York, in my mom's apartment. My mom's like 1-bedroom apartment with my 3 older sisters and my younger brother. And my older sister Lisa, she started playing this song on the computer. My sister Lisa's like an incredible singer, like fire. And she played this song on the computer. I forgot the artist. I think it might have been Sade. It might have been somebody else. But she played that song on the computer and she forced me to sing it. And that was the first time I ever like sang anything. So like that's my very first memory of music. I hold that one near and dear. Yeah, that's my very first memory, being forced to sing.
That's how it goes.
Word.
And then what is the main advice that you would give to artists who are just starting out in the business?
Main advice. There are blueprints. You know, they always say that like, oh, you're different. You can do it a different way. You can't do it the same way everybody else is doing it. Like, that's true, but like there's blueprints, and then you can like add your little details to like make it work for you. So like don't be afraid to like follow somebody else's footsteps and just add your own steps to it. Because you know, a lot of people say that in the beginning, and that's not true in my opinion. So that's the advice I give.
And then I know I heard you talking about producing. Would
Yeah.
you like to talk a little bit about that?
I'm trying to start making beats. I do all the other stuff. You know, I can record myself. I can engineer vocals, but I just don't know how to make the beat. So that's what I'm trying to get into. Trying to make the beat. So that's where I'm at with that right now.
Do you do any instruments, or do you sing?
None. I don't have any instruments. The only instrument I have is my voice. Yeah, I don't know how to play anything, which is crazy. I want to learn how to play piano at least, just because I sing. That would be dope, but not right now.
That's awesome. Yeah. What are your goals for this coming year? What do you
2024 or just the rest of 2023 or 2024?
Let's say by the end of 2023.
By the end of 2023, I'm going to be in a different state, having more financial stability through my music. That's like my main goal. Because if I can do that, then that frees up everything else. You know, this is definitely like my calling, my passion, my purpose. So yeah, that's the one main goal I'm focused on. There's a bunch of other small ones, you know, small attainable goals that like, yeah, but that's the main one.
I really like what you were saying earlier about how you're connected spiritually through music. Can you talk to me a little bit more about how you realize that?
It's deep. I can't be saying everything right now. First interview is deep. My spirituality has been my spiritual journey, I should say, has been crazy. Just tapping in with, the source, the universe, God, whatever you want to call it, Jah, Yahweh. There's so many names for the same thing, right? So just tapping in with the higher source, like signs and symbols. Those are going crazy. Spirituality is like that's a touchy subject for me, but it's not one that I'll shy away from because I am super tapped in that way. Like that's me, like definitely thinking like, yo, I'm talking to angels, I'm talking to demons, like I'm all the way out there. You know what I mean? Like with the spirituality thing. And I think me being that open has definitely like refined my journey. So like that's what I mean by like being like inspired by that. It's just like
Why is it touchy?
Huh?
Why is it touchy?
It's touchy because there's dark spots. You know what I mean? There's dark spots. Everybody has those dark spots. I don't feel like I'm the only one, but yeah, there's some dark times battling with like hope and faith and stuff like that. There's definitely dark times that you have to go through to like really like secure your beliefs and whatever you believe in. You gotta go through those dark times. So like it gets touchy, but yeah, I'm tapped in though. I'm tapped in. Know that. You know what I mean?
Rap to me a little bit about those dark times.
The dark times. I mean, really, it's just like battling those demons. Like how a lot of artists talk about it, like just battling demons, getting over just mental hurdles, that negative self-talk, all that stuff that like puts you in that dark cycle of whatever you're going through. You know what I mean? Like those were the times, being, outside homeless, you know what I mean? I've been through the homeless stuff, been incarcerated multiple times. Just all those times, you know what I mean? Led to now, times are great, you feel me? But yeah, it helped me refine that spirituality because I didn't have anything else. Like when you're locked away like that, you don't have stuff. You're just locked away, so.
Yeah, for real, that's real shit.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I don't know what that is, but that sounds beautiful in the background. I don't know what beat that is. What?
Somebody playing guitar upstairs.
That just beautiful. That just tough.
So at what point did you decide you wanted to pursue music professionally?
This year. This year. My friend reached out to me. He used to live here in Maryland. He moved to Nevada, Henderson, Nevada. Married an original bassist or drummer in Sublime's daughter. Called me and was like, yo, my wife's dad owns a label, They reached out to me with a distribution deal. So I'm in the mix with them with a distribution deal. And that's when I was like, okay, I need to maximize this opportunity. So I just started putting all the pieces together. I used to just be hesitant with the music stuff because I knew like how fast that stuff could go. Like, especially if like you put your head down with it, like how fast it could grow. And I didn't feel ready. I had lack of knowledge and stuff like that. I didn't feel ready. But this year, probably like February.
This year.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for coming on. It was amazing to have you. Amazing to have your insight on here, and wishing you the best for 2024.
Appreciate that. Yo. Love.
Plug in your social media while you got the chance.
Yeah. Follow me on all social media platforms. So TikTok, Facebook, YouTube. Everything's under the same handle. DNDONTHREE, all spelled out. DNDONTHREE. DNDONTHREE, all spelled out.
Hell yeah, this is Lazeryth signing off. Have a good day, yo. Much love.